Scalp. So I'm gonna share with y'all this envision that I've had for my girls. So as they grow older, I would really like to have them an established business. So it's really been placed on my heart to start a business of preserving flowers. Now, what I'm wanting to do is these hurricane style candles and resin artwork with flowers. It's not something that's done a lot in our community. However, I do feel like it's a need here in our area for like people that have just gotten married, or maybe it was like a 50-year anniversary, or maybe it was something like a funeral or graduation, whatever kind of celebration or event or situation, for anybody that wants to take a bouquet and preserve that. I've just really had that place on my heart recently. So I've been praying about it, kind of what that looks like. I've been reading and studying. I told y'all I've been watching a lot of videos. And y'all, our first step of like what we want to do is really kicking off. The girls are inside. We've just gotten some things to start practicing, just kind of learn. We will not be making quote candles. I feel like for somebody that wants to preserve flowers, the last thing they want to do is burn what they just paid for that they want to keep. So we're just kind of playing like with the wax and the wicks, with the dried flowers, just kind of getting a feel of like the molds, what works best and what doesn't, and just kind of learning. But I want to start off like the basics, and we're going to go from there. Now, all this stuff you see behind me, we have been cleaning out shop. So this right here has really just been a huge shop of just junk. So I told Colby I really wanted to clean this out. So me and the girls have come out here. We've gotten everything out. We pressure washed it. We pressure washed the floors. We've been cleaning it up. We've been scraping foam off the wood. Like, we've worked really, really hard and got it all prepped to paint. You see plastic on certain things. There's plastic on the ground. We've covered the floor, and Colby is doing the hardest job. We've covered the lights, but he is painting for us the spray foam insulation. I'm going to show y'all some old pictures of that and the progress that we've made. And really, he probably has the hardest job, was to get a sprayer and paint the hot mess that was in here. Now, this doesn't make it look any more beautiful, but it certainly helps by taking out the really ugly color that was in there. So we just did it the same color as our house. We're gonna add some different stained woods in a couple of areas so we can hang some of the flowers to let them dry. We talked about putting a TV in here. We're gonna move this table back in to work on. We're gonna bring things out like a garbage can, and we're just going to practice and practice and practice. And I would like to offer the service to people that live in our area who need to preserve flowers. Now, this is definitely still very early in the making. We want to practice and learn and practice and learn, before we start offering those services, but we are very excited. This is the first step in the business that will just be something that we kind of want to do on the side, because the flowers have to spend a great deal of time drying. Depending on if we do pressed flowers or something called silica gel, whatever that looks like, or whatever we're creating or making, we will have days worth of coming out, doing a little bit of work, and then that's kind of it. You're kind of like maxed out on what you can do. So in other words, I'm saying we're not starting something that's going to put us in a total crunch. We can kind of work at our own time, which is good. I hope to build the business up, and then as my girls grow and they get older, they can kind of take over this and make it a really good company. Y'all, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. My hair's matted with sweat. It's extremely humid out here right now, hence the reason my camo's fogging up. Between the girls, Colby, and myself, we have worked our fannies off. I want to show y'all. You can see behind me, this was out here all filled with things from the shop. We've told y'all that out here beside my little greenhouse, we've had the shop that has mostly just been a storage shop pretty well all of its days. We did have our pool pond out here at one point in time. Just, it served a bunch of different purposes, but I really had this calling on me about doing this business for preserving flowers, mostly establishing the business now so that my girls can take it when we're older. So we cleaned everything out. We pressure washed everything. I got fans in here. We let them dry. Colby come out with a paint sprayer, got it all painted for us. Well, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. I come out and taped everything off. These doors, our air conditioner, the light, the plugs, the lights, all of that. Then Colby sprayed, and then the girls and I got in and we painted all the shelves. It looks completely different. We did spend just a little bit of money on the paint. We did spend a little bit of money on some things to bring out here, but I'm super excited to show y'all the big reveal. We have worked really hard every afternoon. We've put in several hours, so I am really excited to show y'all what it looks like now, our workspace compared to what it looked like before we started. It was a hot mess in here. There were spider webs, there was dust everywhere, leaves in here, junk everywhere. So we've really transformed this space, and it has been a lot of work, but the girls are really excited. Actually, Eliza said a while ago when we were leaving out, she was like, I think I'll just stay out here for a little bit longer. So they're excited, which makes me excited because it provides an opportunity for me to do something for my girls, but most importantly, make memories and spend time with them. That's really the most important thing, but it is a future business for my girls. So I want to show y'all what it looks like right now. So it does look so much different from the yellow spray foam insulation to we went with this color, and of course the black shelves that we painted. We did pick this up at Walmart, which was just a little bit more storage. We could go up. We found these little bins, which weren't very much at Walmart either. We have picked up a couple of things to get started. These are a couple of different molds. We have some deep pour epoxy. We have some wax right here. We've already these are some flowers that I bought. However, we won't be buying flowers. We'll be taking flowers from events or whatnot and drying them for people and preserving them in different ways. So we are excited. We have months worth of practice to do, but we are very excited about it. We're kind of setting up our stages of what that's going to look like. Harley has had this in her room for a really long time now, and this will be a way that we can utilize some drinks out here, whatever that looks like. This table we moved out a really long time ago when we bought our 12-seater table because we needed that for everybody in the family. I mean, you know, obviously my family's not going to get any smaller. We're only growing. And we had the strand lights up here. Those were something that we had actually purchased a really long time ago, and then some plans kind of changed up and we didn't use those like we thought we were going to do. So utilizing them in here, they match perfect with all of the stuff. We are not done, but this is the reveal for what we're done with right now. We do, this was the original door, but we closed this up because we really needed access to double doors, and we just basically added that on. This I intend to fill up with wood. I'm going to have string there where we can hang flowers upside down and dry those. We also plan in the future, not anytime right now, but over there beside the air conditioner, there's a perfect little space we can put a TV up to just have some noise, play music, whatever that looks like while we're in here working. So very excited. The coolest thing about this, I would say, is that this is not putting us on a time crunch. It's not like I have to get it done tomorrow. A little bit of work each day will take us a really long way. So once you get things like flowers, hanging them upside down, putting them in flower presses, those type things take weeks to dry out. Working with the resin is a really 2-day by 2-day process. You can only do so many pours at a time. Y'all have done so much studying and so much reading to where really it is just a day by day thing where you come out here, you do a little bit in the day, and then you're done until you finally get your product created. So it's not like we're gonna have to be shoved in here, we're gonna have to be hours at a time. It's really something that we can work on our own pace and we can enjoy it while we're creating a beautiful and very personal keepsake for somebody else. So we're very excited about this business. I couldn't have done all of this without the help of the girls, and I think they are really, really looking forward to, because it's an arts and craft for them. It gives them some hands-on things to do to create and design. So it gives them a little bit of ways to just kind of get in here and help me and get some experience, and it's hands-on crafts for them, so they love it. So that is all for today, guys. I wanted to give y'all the reveal of in here. It was a lot of hard work, and I'll be honest with you, I don't ever want to do that again, because the pressure washing and the spray in the paint, we pressure washed literally from the top of the ceiling all the way to the floor. It was many days and many hours that has gone into transforming this, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and watching the transformation of our shop into a workspace for me and the girls. Guys, until next time, that is Life on a Farm. God bless and happy homesteading, y'all.